Hello, I'm FPX Toy Cat, and Tiny Trains claims to be an infinitely replayable strategy tycoon game, and they've managed to pull this off entirely using minecart rails and minecarts of various colors by using add-ons inside of Minecraft. This is either the most impressive addition, the most impressive way of making a game within a game, or it's going to be the biggest failure, the biggest waste of my money, and there's only one way to find out, right? That's right, I'm dropping £3.29 on this particular Minecraft map because I like trains, I want to find out, and welcome back to Store Saturday, where I try and find out precisely if this map is worth your time and your money. So this is Tiny Trains, something I'm very curious about because Pathway Studios have done the game inside a game concept with a kind of temple runner, endless running kind of concept before, and therefore can they do it with a train management sim? I've played games like this outside of Minecraft, but can I play them inside of Minecraft and feel like I'm getting value for money? That is the question. Am I going to have fun? Am I going to enjoy myself? Well, clearly it's got a nice tutorial system, but does it have a good everything else? So yeah, we can learn how to play, we can learn how the shop works. Oh, you can actually upgrade as you're going along, it seems. That's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like it is a game that you can like play like a sim and like place down on the tracks here. Very fascinating. But yeah, let's see how this one works. But yeah, let's turn up the difficulty because I refuse to ever play a game on like 0 stars. Oh, this is just level. This isn't like difficulty. So I assume they're all mostly the same. What's pretty cool though, obviously it's just command blocks, but it's cool to see it all like change as we do it. Let's play the Spruce Lakes and let's start the game. See how this one works, I guess. Keep your money above $0 until the time runs out. My money is running out right now though. So I could lose just by staying in this doing nothing. So without learning how to play at all, you know, maybe we should learn how to play. Do we have time actually? Every second we lose $1. But without learning how to play at all, I say as I learn how to play. Okay, so according to that lovely text right there, you have to deliver things from factories of the same color to each other. So these crates need to go to these factories. And if we do that, presumably, one would guess, oh, look at the minecarts. They've done a cute little detail here. But if we do that, presumably the train will go back and forth, bring in crates, and then as it does so, it makes some money. So yeah, the train costs money to run, but in exchange, it doesn't lose it so fast. Okay, that's nice. But then we can make a more complex rail track. So it could go from like here to over here. Okay, that's not gonna work how I thought it would. Okay, so let's let's try this again, shall we? Okay, is it still gonna be able to pick that up? I hope so. Okay, it is. So now if we now have within that minecart track, this blue factory, and then if we break that, okay, so it's got the same Minecraft buggy rails, but if we go there, can it go to the blue factory? I'm not sure if any of this will work at all, but it's always worth trying, right? Oh, there's another green site over here. So yeah, it really is like a little video game inside of the game, but does it work? That's the question. Oh no, it's picked up the wrong boxes. So actually, okay, it's a fun enough concept. At the start, at least. Does it get better? Okay, no, we've got a serious problem where now the boxes there will always regenerate before those blue boxes. So maybe we just remove all of the in-between steps. Oh, but then we end up with, okay, wait. Okay, so we are so close to running out of money. I'm not playing this game well. As I say, it's very easy. I then do it very badly, it seems. No, you've got the green boxes. Okay, I ran out of money. Well, you know, I can never say it's easy because I failed my first attempt on the easiest setting, it seems. Let's try that one again. You know, the reason I failed was because I was playing on the sprucey level rather than the nice stony level. You know, these rolling hills. Honestly, these sound way harder, but let's give this a whirl. Let's see how this goes, huh? So what I want to know is this really just minecart rails? Like, will it go up hills or not? You can't go up hills. You just have to go around them. So we have one train going along there, doing its magic. And then it comes over to here. How nice. Very, very easy. Very simple. You've got to admit, there's something just charming about watching a train go back and forth, doing its little deliveries that I just find enthralling. But yeah, let's go buy another train and let's see if we can make this better. Trains cost $50, by the way. And paint costs money? I wonder why you want paint. Yeah, it seems as though all you get is paint, trains, and rails. And then you can buy intersections, but they're really expensive. So we'll see if that becomes worthwhile later. But for now, here are two very easy to link things in my opinion. Let's run a train between them. Okay, I finally got my cash flow down to -$1. So I'm doing pretty good at this game, you could say. Ooh, plus $0. Okay, down to -1. I think we've lost it, truth be told. Unless maybe we get... Okay, wait. Here's my new plan. We're going to break the train, pick it up again. It's very weird that it's an entity, but if we move it right between these two, there should be such a simple route that we have to make money, right? No, we still lose money. We literally just have 2 trains going between some stops. But somehow even this is a money loser. I can't tell you why or how. I can just tell you that it is. Okay, I'm going to buy a train and go into debt. Okay, you can't go into debt in this game. And I ran out of money. So I lost this 7 minutes that time. But it seems as though maybe your, like, cash flow goes down as more stations come because they cost money to keep the factory running with nothing in there. So maybe I've just got to be faster at this. The game is very, like, low stakes. Like, it's not as cutesy as you might expect. But there is actually a challenging mechanic here that I enjoy. So even though this game claims to have music and it claims to be like a Tycoon within a game, it's a really, you know, fun, basic concept. Who doesn't love the idea of running a little train company that delivers things between one place and another? How cute, how fun, how delightful. But everything is just like basic Minecraft buttons. There's no like delight to it. There's no great sound design, no great visual design. Although I do like these, you know, trains, even if they are fairly basic, we have to admit. But like, as far as, okay, we got a red station going here, which we'll link right after we, fix this, of course, because we want to make this a slightly shorter journey, if we can. Now we've got to have this red go over to this red, which means a junction is required, which is expensive. This is all my money going right here on the $50 intersection and the $50 train. Let's pray that it's worth it and that the... Oh, I already had a train that I bought. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As long as we don't go bankrupt right now, we should be fine, right? Oh no, I can't place the intersection. Okay, well that's game over, I think. Nope, intersection won't work unless and it's game over. So it's a really punishing. I'm almost ashamed to admit we might have to turn down the difficulty because there's easy, normal, and there's hard. No, we're gonna defeat normal. This is what you do when a game confronts you with a challenge. You go up on a difficulty. But yeah, you know, you don't let the game phase you. You phase the game. That's what you do. So I need to buy myself some rails on this level. Don't even start with them, it seems. That's gonna be a bug, right? Is something gone wrong there? Oh yeah, they spawned over here. So let's end that game. Start again. There we go. Let's try this one better. Nice. Okay, this is perfect. I think because it's entirely random, sometimes you just get a good start, sometimes a bad one. Like I'm gonna start making money immediately here, and it's gonna go really well the whole time. But if we go on another route, like our next factory, is gonna be less useful, I would say. So there's things to consider about this. I really do think. There's things to consider. But look at that. I'm making money. Not even a failure today. That is the standard I have set myself, and I'm glad I reach it. So now we get a second train, and that second train will ensure we don't lose some money. So we'll just buy another one now, and we'll just buy more rail, just knowing that's coming up. And if we do both of these things effectively enough. By the way, they just drop on the ground, they don't go into your inventory. Again, there's a really nice concept song made here, but there's a lot of like minor, finer details and polish that feel like they're lacking. Oh, there's 2 factories now along the same line. So I guess there's no need to go to this factory because the green box is already over there. Yeah, it actually makes sense to have 2 green boxes go to the same factory rather than any going to this factory, I think. We'll see if it actually works that way in practice. Like, can they both make a profit? They can. Look at this. I'm making money. $4 every second. That's how good I am at this. Oh, Lord, we got a second box set over there, apparently. So we'll just link this to the same factory. Honestly, every factory comes with a set of boxes. So we just do that every time. And then we should be good. Let's buy me another train. Let's buy 2 trains. Let's treat myself. Why don't we? And yeah, the goal is just to stay alive. Again, it feels like that's missing something. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me that feels that's weird. Maybe most people see that and they go, yeah, of course. I mean, just stay alive is kind of fun. You're fighting against, you know, the clock itself or something. But yeah, let's connect red to red now. But the music is just so non-fitting. If you want to have a fight against time, there's got to be like something tense going on, some tense music. This is oddly silent and it's genuinely a bit uncomfortable. Like, let's just sit silently. Let's just give you the experience of what it'd be like to actually just play this game for a bit, shall I? It's weird. It's awkward. And it's uncomfortable, right? No? Okay, it's a big moment. We've got our first junction coming up here. Let's see if we can actually place this without breaking everything, shall we? Oh, I still can't place it there. What do I not understand about intersections? Does it have to be placed? Nope. Okay, we just... Oh, and now we got this entirely... Okay, this is awful. Everything is... Oh, and now the train is broken. Okay, so... Pro tip, don't... Intersections... they're not intuitive at the very least. Maybe we've got to, like, place it over existing rail. Like, leave the rail there, and then upgrade it to an intersection. Nope, that doesn't make sense either. We're losing money at this point. We're only gaining a little bit of money because I'm just missing. How does this intersection work? Okay, we're gonna try removing all 4 rails on each side and then placing the intersection. Ah, there we go. So there's an intersection and they presumably wait for each other. That's nice, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know if they do wait for each other or if they'll just turn or whatever. But we finally have a system where it's actually going from place to place. And now we can have another rail going over here. So yeah, it's a genuinely like interesting Tycoon. If this was an app, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's mildly interesting. But and like, you know, it might be someone's real big jam. This could be, you know, a really good game for someone. But the place where it falls short, the place where it really runs into difficulties with the premise, in my opinion, is the real lack of decent sound design. And even I would even argue like decent lack of visual design. Like there's no different trains. There is a type of train. There is a type of track plus a weird intersection that took me a while to work out. And then there's paint, which maybe this does something. Okay, because this area is so green, I'm going to throw some green paint on the ground. No, I'm not. I'm going to paint the train green. Oh, that's the customization. You can paint the trains if you want to. It costs money. Doesn't help you in the slightest because you already know where the train's going based on the track. But I mean, it's pretty nice otherwise, right? Pretty nice otherwise. I ran out of money. Oh, just because I was buying trains, I managed to lose again. I'm very disappointed with myself. Okay, we're going to try the hardest level, the snowy plains. I don't think there's actually any real difficulty difference. Let's just, like, play to win. Let's, like, prove we can, you know. Let's not have, like, fun with it. Let's just stand and be the most efficient we can. Let's not buy trains in advance. Let's just have the most efficient routes between boxes and the factories. Honestly, it's almost depressing that, like, there's so many parts that could have made a great game here. Even this stage, look at this. This is, like, the last stage in the game. It's admittedly, it doesn't imply, like, it's the hardest ever, but it kind of looks that way. But it's like, what makes this stage different or harder? There's different obstacles that you can't place tracks on. Which, first of all, why can't you? That's how minecart tracks work. But second of all, it's like, oh, so it's the exact same game with 5 different levels, just varieties to do it on. You could have done so many different things of like, oh yeah, the number of colors is different, and there's way more obstacles between things, and you know, like the easy level is just the plains, the hard level has so many mountains you have to traverse, etc, etc. But instead we have this, which I can't say is either of those things on the interest level. A factory just spawned in the middle of my tracks as well. Just feels a bit impolite, but that's fine. Definitely wasn't using that anyway, you know. Oh, actually, that really messes up because now he's going to pick up the blue on the way to where he's going. So we have to fix that. Oh, now he's got the blue on him. So we kill him. We place him back down. And we just make sure this doesn't go near that at all. Okay. This is a problem. Oh, Lord. You know, Minecraft railroad mechanics. Sounds like they could make a whole game. But boy, let me tell you that there are some issues if they try. I guess the question that this map raises is, should you judge something in a vacuum? Should you judge it just as a Minecraft edition? Because it's kind of cool if you judge it just by that by itself. Or should you judge it as a fully fledged game that it claims to be? Should you judge it as just a thing that someone made? Or should you judge it as a thing that someone wants to charge £3.29 for? And I'm kind of torn because it feels like neither is truly perfectly fair or whatever, right? Oh my god, how is that blue? How did you pick up some blue? Oh, it spawned in the middle again. Damn. This is a problem that Minecraft has. Okay, we're gonna route you over to this factory first. This is a genuine and regular problem that Minecraft has. Also, we're so close to dying. I just want to keep going just a little longer. Just make sure nothing spawns in my tracks to mess up the cash flow. Because if it does, it's game over. Is there any other like faster paths we can make? I'm so close to dying. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me, game. Please don't. Ah. I said I'd try my hardest. But my hardest wasn't good enough. You know what, maybe I should just ask for tips. You don't have to deliver to every factory, deliver to the nearest factory instead. You can place multiple trains on a single track. This makes your long tracks more efficient. New crates and factories can appear on your tracks, breaking the rails. Keep an eye out. I actually think multiple trains on the same track might be a good idea if they're super long. It's better to add a new track beside it. Ooh. Look out for crates spawning beside your tracks and clogging them up. You can paint your trains to prevent this. Oh, if you paint a train, it will only pick up a certain type color. Okay, there we go. Let's try one more time. If I can't beat it, then I'm bad, and my criticism means nothing. Okay, look at this. We've got 2 trains on the same track. Do they... Oh, and they don't bump. So that's another small bit of nice logic to help the game out. Sure, that's good. Well done, game. See, because the game has no negative function, I have roughly $50, but if I spend them and then I go slightly down, it will kill me, and therefore I can't really afford to buy a second train for these things, even though this is very efficient. Damn it! Oh, this is the efficiency I like. 2 trains right next to a factory, just going in and out. Very luck-based. Again, the one gameplay part of this that you can kind of like, oh yeah, it's all about connecting stuff where it's going, is entirely random-based. So the one little praise I do have for this is actually something that you won't like if you're not the biggest fan of random anyway. Oh, we get to place down another intersection. Let's pray this one works. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't want to work. You know, that's okay. Don't we all feel that way sometimes? Okay, right over here. There we go. So now we just have to fix this mess, and then the trains will be good to go. And let's pray we don't go bankrupt before then. Okay, nailed it. Okay, it might have taken me over half an hour of playing this game to get here, but we're making money. We're gonna beat a level, and we're gonna know what it feels like to win at this game. I don't know if game is even the word, but this thing, it will not defeat me, even though it is trying its best. Like, I mean, what is the point in spawning them randomly when sometimes you get factories this far away? I survived with money to spare. I did it. I won. I beat a level. So now I can criticize it without being like, oh, well, you're just mad you didn't win. Because we could totally do the exact same for all 5. All 5 levels are the same. This is a game put together with a really fun idea. Someone wanted to make a game within Minecraft, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe a deadline got in the way, maybe something like that. It clearly seems to me like they had the most fun concept and idea in mind that just fell apart, or maybe like the bear concept took so long, they're like, well, that's good enough. No one else can do that. I just want to sell it. But as an end consumer, I look at this and I go, well, I'm not sure if that is good enough, actually. Also, this is a very complex level with like tunnels between it. So I guess this one is at least remotely different to the other 3. But honestly, the way I would describe this entire thing is just, it was a fun concept. It was a really great idea for like a game somewhere, and like to make it in Minecraft could have been this bold, innovative thing maybe. Who knows for sure. But the end result is just something that like, if you played this at like a one command mod or something, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. That's a quick little 10-minute goof in and out kind of thing. It's not a game you could play for hours. It's not a game, you know, even though it claims to be infinite and endless, theoretically it could be. And for someone, this is their game. But compared to actual games in the genre, compared to, you know, we can't compare it to Mini Metro perhaps, but there are many games that do similar things, and I just feel like they do them better in every way. There's nothing about this that is special. There's nothing about this that's even special to Minecraft besides the rails work the same. So you need to know how the mechanics work. Like, oh, if you do this, it will always link to the south and the east, no matter how many times you try. So like using mechanics to do weird things, like being like, oh yeah, but if we link like this, for instance, or if we link like this first, that means we can have another track going along here. Isn't that wacky? Wow, now we've made a circle. That isn't useful for anyone. Like knowing minecart mechanics in Minecraft gives you a small edge, and therefore that's kind of cool, I guess, about this map. But otherwise, I wouldn't say this is the most unique or interesting thing in the world. I wouldn't say it's something you absolutely have to check out, and that's sad, because I wanted to love it. I really did. I just don't. I don't recommend this map right now. I would love to see a fixed version, a sequel, whatever it is. But for now, this is a Minecraft map I'm glad I bought, so you don't have to. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.